Gay.
We gonna sing the song, go yay.
You wanna sing the song?
You want us to sing the song?
Yeah, sing the song.
It's the motherfucking
duo, the duo. It's the motherfucking duo, the duo.
My name is Neat.
Yeah, my name is this.
Yeah,
My name is Neat. My name is this. Yeah. Hey, D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O.
Hey.
D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. D to the U to the O. Yeah, D to the U to the O.
Hey.
Of course, Danny.
Hey,
Come on, cut you out, guys.
Right. I sure did not plan on having to sing.
Podcast, we ain't hitting the song. What we doing? We need all of it.
Well, we don't be thinking we gonna have to do it with this.
No, for real.
We just be trying to get straight into it.
Well, y'all, we are back with another episode of
DNT
Podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all, we have a
We got a VIP on the couch
special guest.
We got a VIP on the couch
Yeah, you
today.
real special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real exclusive.
Yeah, you
Real confidential.
Y'all so nice.
Yeah, you real confidential. You
Yeah.
So sweet.
you a PJ.
You one of the ones. Yeah.
You one of the ones.
Pipe down.
Y'all, we have the one and only Danny, aka Friend, on the couch, on the manifestation couch with us today. You can introduce yourself.
Mr. Lab, Mr. Pilot.
Man,
I don't know what they talking about, y'all.
what they call you?
but,
I ain't gonna, you know what? I ain't gonna.
Maybe
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Maybe later. We gotta do the icebreaker first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go get you right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do right by you.
Yeah.
But yes, we just thank you for coming.
Yeah, y'all. I'm so honored to be on the podcast today. You know what I mean? I'm a huge fan. You know, I look from the outside in, but to be here in the presence of the duo, it's just such an honor and privilege. So, the duo, I want to thank you guys
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
for allowing me to be on
Thank
the
you.
show
Look.
today.
Yeah, we
Let's have some fun. I'm
No,
with
for real.
You toasting up?
It's gonna be
To-
a whole
to-
lot of laughs.
D to the O. D to the U to the O.
Okay, y'all already know how we pop up every episode with these icebreakers, with the Let's Get Deep.
Okay.
You want to do an
I
icebreaker
got
or should
four.
we do
Should
an
we
actual?
Yeah, we know him. Huh?
Yeah.
What we doing?
So ain't no icebreaker.
And
No
icebreaker
icebreaker.
with you, we going straight into
Okay,
deep.
let's dig. Let's get deep.
You right. You sure right.
What all
Y'all, we have just give a little backstory. We have known Danny going on what 7 years.
Yeah.
Right.
2024
5,
gonna
6.
be 7.
Yeah.
I know him since 2017.
17. Yep. 17. It's been a minute.
So
Wow.
Man,
yeah,
it's been that long. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that's
It's been that
crazy.
long. Damn, we go back to.
We getting
back.
grown.
We all
getting
was
old.
kids.
Right, we was all young, we was kids, we
Man.
get in.
Okay, just pick one.
Just pick one.
Yeah, because this conversation gonna be.
And if you don't think it's a good one though,
You can
pull
yeah.
another one.
Oh,
Look,
damn,
look,
cool, too.
look.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna get deep. Alright, who going first? You flipping, you flipping through yours. How many you pick?
I
You
didn't
pick
like, yeah, I
one? Oh,
just
you
didn't
also
I
feel
didn't
like,
it.
okay, this is fine.
Okay.
So
You can go.
how this work? If I have to answer this question,
Yeah, everybody's
everybody's
gonna
gonna
answer.
answer.
everybody really on answer. Excuse me. The answer.
Everybody
Okay.
else.
Alright. So my card says, what is a quality or trait that you find attractive in a partner?
Okay.
Okay.
Quality or trait that you find attractive in a partner? That's a good question.
What you think?
So, one thing for me is, you know, I gotta feel like if we're gonna do this for real, okay, I got to feel like I have to see you not only as my wife, right, being with you forever, forever
Right.
a long time, because y'all didn't know, right?
Right.
But also the wife of my kids. I mean, the mother of my kids, right? Stuff like that. So like, I look big into, how do you care for me? Or how do you care for things that are important to you? It could be something as small as doing your hair. Keep it up with yourself.
Yeah.
Or how do you conduct do your schoolwork? You still
Right.
school or
how do you handle your own responsibilities without kids? Or
exactly. And if I was right into, if I were in place of, doing that with the kids, doing that with me, things like that. Like you show up to work on time.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's like
to think that you pay attention to it.
Yeah, for me, that's what you kind of have to. For me, because if we're gonna do this for a long time, you know what I'm saying.
I got to
those
see
things
you being
matter.
consistent in those things.
Exactly.
That's what we
you
talked
might
about
not be
before.
consistent. I mean, you're going to have your days, but I get what he's saying because if you're not consistent with yourself, how can you be consistent with a relationship? How can I be consistent with trying to have kids with you?
Right. It's just a character thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can show up to work on time, whether you want to or not, you know what I mean? That means whenever our kid need his diaper changed, when you don't feel like it,
you're
still going to show up and do it.
Yeah.
So it's just a character thing. It go both ways.
I like that.
Character. Yeah, you big on character.
Yeah, he's your character. Because I'm going to beat you forever.
Yeah,
forever
and
a long time.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you forever if I don't think that you're going to be able to love and care for me or my kids.
Right.
If you can't love and care for yourself.
Or and continue to do for yourself while you do for us too.
Exactly.
100%.
Dang.
Right. Seriously.
Yeah. Get right into it. Yeah, get ready to it. You set the tone.
We into it.
You set the tone right there.
Oh, quality of trait.
You find attractive in a partner. Go ahead, Brent.
I think a big one, it kind of like piggybacking off what he's saying, but like I think it'd be like self-care.
Yeah.
Especially for me, and like I don't know if you know that, but sometimes I feel like nowadays it's hard to just really find a man that values self-care. Like you can be with someone and they can show that they all in for you, but then if you just sit back and watch, like they're not even all in for themselves because they pouring so much into you, they don't really even take out the time to be aware of their own likings, like their own necessities, like their own needs. They need to just keep going every day because they so involved in you.
Right.
And
that's a simple.
And that can also be seen as like a what is it called? Like you just keep ignoring something, you just keep pushing it on the rug. Like this kind of like self-neglect.
Yeah.
Because you so big on me, like granted I'm your partner or whatever, and it should be there. Like show me that you here for me, but I want to know that you good on you too. Because how can you be just all for me and fully commit to me if you ain't even just fully committed to caring for yourself?
Yeah.
And I just experienced like I just had some little trauma and I done seen like people don't really be expressing or taking the time to just value themselves for real how they should.
It's a simple fact of you gotta love yourself before you love anybody else.
Yeah, too.
It's a simple fact, you know.
Yeah.
Like if you can't do for yourself or for your for your own good, how can you really just give it to somebody
for anybody
else? You know, yeah, exactly.
So I definitely say
I
self-care.
feel you on that.
Piggybacking off of y'all, like I agree with both of y'all, but a quality of trait that y'all ain't said, I feel like that's a big one. But that I find attractive, it just be the work ethic for me, like a go get it mentality, like or having that ambition, very much so because I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
And this generation,
we waiting for everybody else to do it for us. For us to speak it in the air and God's supposed to make it fall out the sky. Like, nah, you gotta be ambitious. Like,
show me you know how to pray and persevere.
No, for real. Like,
it is very unattractive for somebody to be stagnant in everything that they do. Or always complacent or always, satisfied with where they are. You should never be content is a word, right? You should never be satisfied with where you at for real. Like you should always be trying to grow no matter what you're doing, no matter what. Like it's always something to do. That's what I see in YouTube. You know what I mean? Look from the outside in. For real. I see
don't make me blush.
Like y'all always doing stuff to take our tips to the next level, whether it be, doing nails on the side, right? or doing a podcast, the thing that you do or whatever, you always posting stuff about how you want to grow yourself and take yourself to the next level, and you know, whether it be spiritually or whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's something that y'all need to keep that up, because I see it and I admire it.
It's good to know. I was gonna say it's good to know that somebody's watching.
Yeah,
it shows that somebody is watching.
Yeah. Sure. So keep that up, even if you know what I mean. Chat, even if it ain't going at the pace you want it to go.
Right.
It's not even about that, for real.
Right.
It's better that you still going and trying to go get it. You know what I mean? That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Eventually, it'll do what you want it to do. You know what I mean?
Ambition is a big one. Like, because I just feel like we talked about before. Like, is it something you born with, or something you learn? But like,
right. We can ask you that. Do you think, and with ambition, like, do you think that's something you can, like, mold into having, or is it something you think just gotta already be in you?
No. You do what you want to do. If you want to, no, I don't think that's, no.
Because for people who don't have ambition, do you think like they just didn't get it?
No.
Or they
weren't taught how to get it, or do you think it's something they can still learn, like, along the way?
No, it's multiple examples out there from people that came from nothing, that didn't have any teaching, didn't have any type of direction, guidance, that still went out there and had that ambition and go get it. You know what I mean? That comes from you. That comes from within. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody do that but you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can't nobody want to do nails and have a hustle on the side but you. Right. You know what I mean? Can't nobody want to grow spiritually what you want to do but you. I can sit here and say this and you do this and do that.
Right.
But it don't matter until you say
you're not going to do it unless you want to do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
agreed.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My card say, if you knew a friend was being cheated on, what would you do? I'm telling.
He said, I'm telling.
I'm not going to lie.
A friend? Anybody I call a friend?
A friend.
I'm telling. What if it was two of your, like, y'all, they both your friend?
Chat, they snitches.
I'm telling. Let us see somebody. What? Friend.
This is like if I'm out and about and I see her do.
Well, that's different from y'all too.
If you was with somebody and I see, I'm telling.
If you out of town somewhere and I see your significant other cheating, you wouldn't want for me to tell you?
Yes, I would.
I'm telling. I don't care what y'all say about me. I'm telling.
It's that fine line between minding your own damn business.
I knew he was going to say that.
And tell us, I think it's
depends on the friend.
It depends on
the friend.
Cause like my boy Kev, right?
I ain't gonna lie, cause if it was a friend that I know you just gonna go back, you know, like y'all back toxic, like y'all probably. I'm just mind my own business.
Yeah.
But nah, if it's like on some, especially if for me and that be out here just already like dead ass accusing that they think their partner doing something and it was never them, and I'm starting to see that it's you. Like so that's why you always accusing because
I'm telling.
Oh.
But what do you say?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's kind of depends for me. It's kind of depends on who it is.
Who it is, yeah.
Like, if it's my boy for real, like, you my dog, I'm not gonna let you go out like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you. But if it's, I don't know.
We just associate him, just let you do
I think I'm gonna just, you know.
Right, because what if, like, they both your friend? What you do?
I don't even know.
Cause you know
it might get messy. That might get messy.
Cause you know, like, it's a lot of, like, say it's a couple that they done been together so long, as long as y'all done been friends, and so you done became friends with her and him. It's like, you see what I mean? Like, ooh, hey, I'm out of my business.
Yeah, I think
on both ends.
Yeah.
I ain't saying nothing.
Cause at the end of the day, then they may come look at you crazy.
Yeah. Now you start still. Now
it could be a big mess.
Okay, I'm out of my business.
But.
Mind my business. I'm mind my business.
So y'all snitch. Y'all telling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call it snitch. Y'all telling.
I'm telling.
That's okay.
And I just feel like it's just not gonna sit right with me the fact that I'm even knowing that in the back of my head. Like that's gonna fuck with my conscience. Like
allowing you
to be in your face, to even continue to be around in your face, parlaying, kicking or whatever, knowing that I just seen your dude out doing this.
And don't you tell me like, girl, me and I'm like, you don't even know. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, like I said, for me, I think it just depends because obviously, like, if I'm with somebody,
I feel like
y'all see some stuff, y'all gonna come and tell me for real.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that y'all just like kind of some cool stuff, like it really don't make a difference for y'all to tell them or not. I'll probably just keep my mouth closed. But
I'm gonna get it off my chest, off my conscience, and then I'm gonna let you do with it what you want to do with it.
Facts.
At least I told
you.
Yeah,
I told you. You can't even say nothing on my end.
Then you stay out of.
Yeah.
That's fair. What you got?
Okay, it say how many times have you been in love?
In love?
Right, because
The L word.
Man.
The in love.
I was about to say it's the in love.
It's the in love. Because I thought I was.
Right, so like, do we really supposed to count the ones when we thought we were? Yes, because
it was that
at that time you thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
I say once, for real. Like
I
just
say
really,
once.
yeah.
I feel like I'm working on 2 right now, but I'm gonna say once.
I'm gonna say one. We
talking
talking about like to where
in love, like,
you is blind to the fact of what's going on, and you is just still there because you is just so in love.
Like, it don't matter what.
It don't matter. People for 2 months, you was in love.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
How you don't know?
I don't even know. How am I supposed to know when I'm in love?
Don't ask me. Ain't no doctor.
I don't think you really just know until you out of it. But you look back and then you're like, man, like I really thought I was in love.
Like you was doing some crazy stuff. Like you doing some stuff
yeah.
that you never just. Everything you say you wouldn't do, you probably doing for that person because you in love with them.
Yeah. I would say probably once.
How many relationships have you been in?
I've been in real relationships.
Yeah, like real relationships.
Like not just them claiming you claiming them.
3.
Okay.
2, 3. Something like that. Yeah.
You ain't been in love once.
I think I've been in love once.
He still want to say none, but
he want to say none. So
once or twice. Once and a maybe.
Okay.
One of the
Why the maybe?
One of the possible.
Why the maybe?
Because I don't know. I feel like if I have to think about it and really like have to think if I was in love or not, I probably
okay,
wouldn't.
probably wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I can get it.
That can go deep. That can go a lot of ways right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, love get tricky.
L-word,
like when you start talking about love, it be like, woo.
So like, somebody ever told you that they loved you and you didn't love them back?
Yes.
So how do you handle that situation? What did y'all do to handle that situation? Somebody said, I love you, Destiny. And you didn't love them. You didn't love them back.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I probably lied.
I be saying, well, I got love for you. Like I care for you. Like I really, really care for you. But I don't think I can just say.
Well, I say I adore you.
Love you.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
I adore you though. Like
yeah.
Somebody's special, but I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Look, cause once you put that L, once you attach that L to it,
that's a whole other ball game for real.
Yes.
Like I think people just use it too loosely.
Loosely, I'm telling, like it becomes so saturated because once you tell a person that, it's like some people have the mentality like, we in this thing like this forever, like, cause now that you done told me that, it's like they gonna be thinking, if I mess up or if I fall down, if I fall short, she love me, she gonna be there for me.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's
a lot of
I think it goes back to whether it's. I think nowadays a lot of love be conditional. Like people don't really just be having like real unconditional love for one another. And I be saying it. I like the word it like, I love you, but only under these conditions. Like people love you only to a certain extent.
Right? Yeah, that's real. That's deep.
Like you can be with a person, but if y'all get in a car crash and he lose his legs, and y'all 3 years in love with each other, now you know what I'm saying.
You love what I can do for you.
Yeah, you just
love
my physical
entity,
you know, or people that if say we together, you find out I got cancer. Now you know eventually one day I'm gonna leave, and it's like you feel like now you can only love me to a certain point, you know.
So that's when I think about love, that's what I think about.
And that's
why
what
I kind of make you really think like, damn, was I really in love for real?
Because you think about like guy and man and women, like when we just talk about that, like that woman love that man, like. For you to kick her out her house and put her mama in a nursing home and all that, and she still come back and take care of you.
Yeah.
After you got shot and this girl that you claimed you was in love with took all your money and left you, the woman that truly loved you, like, came back. That's love. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody ain't
she
doing
loved
that.
you without no condition.
Yeah, that's love.
She
Everybody
loved
ain't
you.
doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You love.
And I feel like even after you tell a person like you love them, I be putting it like, you can love a person. Do you really love that person to where like if y'all don't work out, you still really wishing the best for that person?
For them,
Yeah.
Even if they ain't gonna be with you, like you still want to see that person
Do good.
move on, get married,
Yeah.
have kids with another person.
Yeah.
Right.
Like could you
stand that?
withstand it?
Yeah.
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 You know, and the people don't be saying that. They be saying, "Oh, I wish you wish you the best," but really, you really wishing you the worst. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say people don't really be.
I think that's one thing about me. Like, any ex I done had, like, I'm never wishing you the worst. Like, granted, we ain't just fall out or, like, had no bad breakup, but, like, have bad blood for what? I'm only missing my own blessing.
That's it.
Wishing down
Worry
for
about what
right.
you got going on.
I'm liking what's coming for me in the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they like hatred and resentment on me in my heart because we didn't work out, or because you did me a certain type of way. Like you gonna get what's yours, but at the end of the day, like you still human. Like we all.
Yeah.
You can get a second chance. Like,
So is it okay for you to be cordial with your exes?
Yeah.
Can you be friends with your like
for instance,
y'all break up or whatever and they hit you up and like hey, let's do some lunch one day.
I guess it depends on if you like with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like if you like how soon or whatever. Like it just depends on the situation. But like, cause right now, no, I wouldn't do that. But like, if you hit me up like somebody, if he hit me up something about his mom or something, like I still care for them. Like I still have love for them. Like, so is she okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as checking in, but to a certain extent, I feel like it all. Like to a certain point, I feel like it eventually falls off because y'all just grow so far out of it.
Yeah. And then you just don't know. People be having motives, man.
Yeah,
so
facts. You just
gotta
gotta be careful.
watch out. You gotta be careful for stuff like that when it come to exes. Yeah. You never know if it's on some revenge, if they're trying to get you caught up, if they just want to be nosy with what you got going on right now. You know, so.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm just living through it. Talking living through it.
You speaking right to me. Hold on. So what you here for? What you here for?
It's good.
Let's get to it. Hey, how you doing? What is the problem? Like,
what do you want?
Right, for real.
You knocked on my door. You ain't got no chocolate. What are you trying to tell? What is it,
man?
Yeah.
You want to shoot? I like the thing.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. You got me doing what?
Let's just let Danny pull one more.
Okay, bet.
I don't know from that.
I mean, granted, we could deal with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What to say? Let me some bull crap.
Let's see if you be real on this podcast. See how real you can keep it.
This says, have you ever thought about someone else while having sex?
Yes.
What's your answer?
No.
You mean that?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Because I have. I'm going to be honest. I have. Unfortunately. That ain't a good thing.
I think I called somebody else's name during sex.
You got called? You called someone else? You got called?
I got called someone else's name.
How did you handle that?
Let's just say I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
How would you handle that? If somebody called you another name?
Oh, no, it's an issue because...
Would you just get up? You just put your clothes on?
Like, you know what? It's okay. Yeah, it's just time for
somebody I got used to bathroom and just gonna put your clothes on?
No, I ain't even got to be around
it's
the
giving
I'm
just
just
had a
saying.
money ready.
It's okay.
Just had a bum money ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave for real.
Because
sayonara. You know, it just I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's just
you got a lot going on.
Yeah, like you can't even remember. You can't keep up. You can't keep up.
Just how women are, because women are very emotional creatures.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if we having sex, and because you in your emotions at that point, right? Like,
okay.
Like regardless or not, you having sex with somebody.
You
really in your heart for real when you in the fact that you speak somebody else's name from
you
your
think
heart.
About them.
Yeah, like your heart with them. Like your mind on them right now. So like.
Yeah, that's tough.
I just don't think I would do well with that.
Time I blocked, delete, never talk to me again.
You know, I just be like, you know what? It's okay. We gonna maybe try again another time. But I'm
It
gonna
just
get your
be
life
mine.
together first.
Yeah.
You know, like
Woo.
let's not do that.
Yeah.
But,
Not just get your life together. You need to, whenever you're over whatever that is,
yeah,
you're dealing
for
with.
real.
Whenever you're done with that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that is wild.
Tell me that.
I wonder how many people like really just didn't deal with it. It's probably more common than we just
It probably is very
for
common.
real.
think.
Yeah. Let's do one more.
Okay.
I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
that's-
One more.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Okay, then we're gonna get into you.
Oh, we got some more? Okay, after this? Okay. What's the most difficult thing you've ever done? The most difficult thing you've ever done, Nika?
Difficult thing I've ever done.
Leave someone.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's hard to do for real.
It's like to really put your foot down and tell yourself, not just tell others, but
That
you
was
gotta
hard.
you gotta feel it within yourself, like prove it to yourself that you're gonna be done with this.
And I think it's hard when you live with that person. Like that was
That's
tough.
next level.
Like that was hard. I agree with you. Like even though like it's like you initiated it, but like I initiated it, but it's like that still was tough.
It's just about
Like my ex,
like
no, I'm saying like I agree with you. Like
Yeah.
leaving somebody, like knowing that you probably more in the wrong. Well, in my situation, I probably was more in the wrong than he was. But like leaving, like just be like,
Yeah, we done. Yeah.
Like, we done,
That's cool.
and-
Yeah, it's hard to do.
for sure.
yeah,
Regardless, like getting over somebody in general.
Yeah.
yeah,
Regardless who did what or however it went down for real. Like if you know, especially, like
Because it could be a year down the line and it could take just one little instance and that'll remind you that you still ain't fully over this situation.
That's
A
all it
scent,
takes.
Person.
It's one thing. One thing, yeah, you can smell
Everything.
something, you be like, damn, I missed it. Damn, I missed that nigga. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, all it
Yeah.
takes is one thing. It's hard to do for real. Like especially like you really in, like mentally, emotionally, physically, you in with this person, right? You like, damn, I
If
can
you
see
know
myself
you was
marrying
giving your-
somebody, like I'm giving my all, they give my all to me, etc., etc. Like we in.
think about everything you
All
was
the
willing to
sacrifice,
sacrifice. Get out my head. Get out my head.
I'm sorry, I had to beat you to
Fucking
it.
duo.
Those sacrifices be woo!
Man.
And then it's like, we done. Get over it.
Ooh.
That's what life say to you.
Yeah.
Life say, we done, get over it.
Rolling.
That's it. Get over it.
that's-
And good luck. That's hard to do for real.
What's something like physically difficult that y'all had to do? Like, what's the most difficult thing y'all had to do physically?
Physically?
Like,
Just like we mean, like working out?
yeah, like a workout or like just a.
Shit, put my people to rest.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
say our goodbyes to that, like
Oh, that's
with their
Yeah.
in their physical form, say
Yeah.
goodbye to them. Like
That's tough.
hard to do.
yes,
Especially like for you. Hard to do.
yes.
That's hard to do. Ooh, that's hard to do.
Yeah, I would say having to put my people to rest.
That's hard to do.
Definitely. Yes. Very difficult. And I think for my daddy, I remember like you know, you had a whole sermon or whatever and they tell you you're supposed to take that with you. You're supposed to, you know, gotta close the casket and
Yeah.
take it away and all of that. And I was just like, Lord.
Like, what do you mean? Take him where? No, God.
Like I remember like just holding on to the thing, like holding on to the
Oh,
casket,
yeah.
like not wanting to let go and everything, like having to get dragged to get put in the car and like yeah, I know we finna go
Yeah.
put him in the ground, but
Yeah.
it was just like Lord, like that was my last time seeing his face.
Yeah.
You know?
That's tough.
Yeah. So I would definitely have to say, just embracing all of those emotions at one time and being that vulnerable in front of everybody, like in front of all those people that was there, yes, that was very like heartbreaking. Yeah, like that's like real heartbreak. I'll say that too.
So I had a my ex girlfriend. Her dad passed away a few months ago. Mm-hmm. And I was debating. I'm like, cause we, me and my ex, we in pretty good standing. You know what I mean? So I was debating. I'm like, am I supposed to go to that funeral or not?
Right.
And what would y'all do?
I would say giving your condolences and really, extending that hand could be enough, you know? Because you just never know how people gonna take it. Then being in such a vulnerable state, like some people would think when those things happen, like they're supposed to just draw you back in and bring y'all back together. But it's like you just really trying to be a good person and
you feel like you owe that, like just as a friend, not even as an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. I owe at least checking on you, like making what your family need, like. Right. I ain't gonna lie, like I might not just have to do the whole dodge into like the whole funeral and the repast, but maybe, I mean, if you just feel on your heart, like you know how to do the flowers, or if you just want to send a meal, like you ain't gotta show up in like physically show up, just be like, hey, like send it by somebody if you know somebody, like you can send a gift or whatever, like if that's what's on your heart, but
I ended up going.
You did?
Yeah, I went. And I mean, it was all good. My feelings was hurt. You know, this man, this man fed me. This man, I stayed over there a few times. I had some relationship stuff like that. You know, regardless of the relationship, that man did me some justice. So you know what I mean. So I went and showed my condolences. And we just kept it kind of at that. You know what I mean? But I feel like you say it could be.
I think it depends on the person. Yeah, I think it depends. And it's what you allow, like what you allow that to be.
Because some people will take advantage of that, and like I say, see that as their way to.
I think it's your intentions behind going too. Like, if you had intentions like I owe this man that respect, like, or like I can at least go to the funeral, like that's what you feel like you owe to that person, or. But I don't feel like you didn't have bad intentions behind it, or be like, oh, this my gateway in, like back in, like it wasn't like that. So it's like,
what would you say, friend? Most difficult thing you had to do?
That I had to do. Physically, I had to do.
Were you working out for a minute right there?
I was.
You was? How was that?
Yeah, it was. I was in that gym, finna get back right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My little shape trying to disappear. The little happy weight trying to come. Go on somewhere. But, y'all know I worked in the ER. So I say, CPR.
I know what you're doing. What you gotta see.
I say CPR. CPR is way difficult than people think. Especially everybody's short staffed. So you're supposed to only do CPR for 2 minutes. You might be doing it for 5. So that's tough. You will feel like you bench pressed a lot of pounds by the time.
You said physically, emotionally, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
You build a shell. Like you get. I took a break for a reason. Let me say that. Like I don't work in the ER no more, so I had to take a break. I had 4 pediatric deaths, and it was like emotions all over the place. I'm good. I had 4 pediatric deaths in one summer, and I was like, I'm gonna take my break here. The last pediatric death was a 2.5-year-old who shot himself in the chest, and I was like that's where I draw the line. I need a break. God, that is too much.
Like, at what point do you start? Because for me, it's like I start thinking about like, this could be my kid one day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
it may, like, but I'm not gonna lie. They, like, hospitals and stuff, they try their best to provide the support for the staff. Because what we do. And I say, too, like, jobs like that's not for everybody.
Right.
It's just not. It's
You
just
gotta know what your tolerance is.
Yeah.
Not for you, yeah.
Not for you, yeah. Like, just people can't do blood. Like, that's not for you.
Right.
You know, like, but you gotta know, even with the job I do now, like, I work with autistic kids, so you gotta know how to take care of you outside of work.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta do the self-care outside of work. Like, you gotta keep pouring into you so that they don't collide. Like, so you know, okay, my job is stressful. Home cannot be.
Mm-hmm.
Home has to be my peace. Like, home has to be my relief.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you gotta know, like, to take care of you at all times, for sure.
Yeah, and it also plays a part into you picking your partner the right way, because I don't want to have to go deal with somebody dying and then I go home and then I gotta do what this and that, this and that. It just,
yeah, or you get home from work and let me just have my little vent session. You get home from work and you just trying to relieve and get your little vent session out the way, because that's just how you cope. And somebody is like, huh? What you cooking for dinner?
Yeah, so you don't want to
like,
be able to,
and then that's just tied, and then it's all just a mess.
And that just.
So sometimes,
and now you just
CPR is my relief. I'm trying to get you out. Come back. Did I get to work to have that adrenaline rush? Right.
Nigga on the game.
Yeah. You gave me 360. What are you doing?
No, for real.
So, you know.
And you think
that's why they say you
breakfast.
So say ER nurses and stuff, they look cool. They just go through a lot. Just give them a break.
Yeah.
More power to them, for real. More power.
I'm just saying. Speaking from experience.
Trigger.
I am the best ER tech due to what I dealt with at home.
Man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The ER came already home.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
Go ahead, but
in addition to everything else, we're gonna dive into you, Danny. Yeah. Yes. We want you to give us a. But for the people that don't know, give them a little
background.
One, two. Yeah, we need to know a little background.
Who is Danny?
Who is Danny?
Who is me? What y'all want to know though?
Where you
Who
from?
are you? Where you from?
How you come about? How did we even come across crossing paths with you? Like,
yeah.
What brought you to where we met you at, which was Euler?
So yeah, I'm Danny. In case y'all don't know. Born and raised North Little Rock, Arkansas, north side. Yeah. No, okay.
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I met the duo at Euler. Y'all came in what year?
I came 2017. She came.
You came in 16 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
But I pledged 17. Pledged 17. This really started kicking it for real.
Mm-hmm.
2017.
Was you there 17?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Was Julie your first choice for school? Where were you? Were you somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, no, that was it, because I was playing baseball.
Yes. Yo,
And,
yes.
Yeah, I was playing baseball, and so I really was there to play baseball. Like, they gave me a scholarship, so
right.
I just went there. I enjoyed my time there, and then I didn't. It got to the point to where like I was getting real shafted. It was real political. The team was real political in some ways. Like my second year there, I started every game, played every game, right? Mm-hmm. And my dream really was to play professional baseball. Mm-hmm. And I started every game, played every game, and it was looking good. Like, I'm getting, emails. I'm talking to these scouts. I'm talking to, the Yankees and the Rangers, like all these teams, right? And it's like, all you gotta do is go play. Go play and don't play bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you could. And then they bring a new coaching staff in my third year, and everybody that was there the year before that didn't play. So it was like the new coaching staff came, or the new one coach came, and he brought the guys that he that was at school with him before then. He wanted them to play.
It's a whole new wave.
It's a whole new everything, yeah. So I didn't play that much. I played, a little bit there, and I just wasn't happy. I knew I could play ball.
Right.
I could play. I literally was just, the year before that, I was supposed to be getting drafted for real,
Right.
And so I knew I could play ball. It was just, at that point, I was running out of time, right? It was just, so I want to go somewhere I could be happy, you know what I mean? And which led me to the point, that how I got into flying. I knew I wanted to leave, and I was originally committed to go to.
Euler.
Yeah, I wanted to leave Euler, right? So I go back into the recruiting process. I'm like, I gotta find somewhere to go, find somewhere to play, because I don't want to be here no more, for real. Like, it was very mentally exhausting. You know what I mean? Having to deal with that, you know what I mean? Y'all know how I feel, feel like you going up against a brick wall. It's just like real hard to deal with. Yeah. So
everything you do,
it's not good enough, right? Exactly. And that's how I kind of was there. So I was like, I gotta go somewhere else. So I'm running out of time. I know, I probably won't get drafted anymore, and that's okay. But I at least want to enjoy my last few years of college, play ball and enjoy it. And so that's how I ended up at Henderson. And so I went on a visit at Henderson, and baseball team took me on a little college visit or whatever, the tour. Yeah. In the aviation building, the flying building, is across the street from the school, right? So we doing a little tour, and the guy was like, "Oh, that's the aviation building. You don't plan on flying, do you?" And I was like, "No, not really. I don't know about it."
No, nothing about it.
Yeah, nothing about it. And he's like, "Okay, well, that's that." And we kept walking. My dad went to Henderson back in the day. So we get done with everything. I end up getting offered a scholarship, a good scholarship. And we're leaving the city, right? We're coming back. He's like, "Oh, that's the aviation building. We can check it out. You want to go over there and check it out?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm tired. I'm walking around the heat all day. I'm ready to go home.
I'm ready to go.
You feel me? I'm ready to go." He was like, "No. Let's go check it out. Go check it out." And we always.
And that's probably something brand new, like he never seen, right?
No, he I said, he went to school there back in the day.
They
so
always
was
had
over
that?
there. Yeah, they always had that.
Okay.
That's the only. It's crazy. I can tell you my story, but that's the only school in Arkansas that has aviation.
Okay.
Yeah. So we always talk about that left turn, and so so he's like, let's go over there and check it out, right? So you make this left turn to go into the aviation parking lot, and we always talk about the left turn because the left turn really changed my life for real.
Right.
So we parked, it's summertime. Ain't nobody in school, nobody
What year
there.
is this?
This is in 2018.
Okay.
2018. So we make that left turn, right? We go in there. We go into the building. Nobody's in school. There's nobody in the building. The only guy that was in the building was the head of the department. He was the head of the department of aviation, whatever. And we just somehow bumped into him, and he was like, "Yeah, something you want to do?" And I'm like, not really. I don't know. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know much about
Well,
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to check out
I'm just here because my daddy keep jumping down.
That's it. And I always liked airplanes. I like flying.
Yeah.
But it was.
You was interested in
being
the person that flies the plane.
It really wasn't no more than what if you were saying you like to fly, you like to go flying. It wasn't no more than that for real. Like I generally liked it. But it's another thing. Like I wish, in a way, some way, I will be able to give back. But it's just so many more things to do than just because what I want to do. I want to play ball. I want to become a pro baseball player.
Right. How long were you playing baseball? Like
I played baseball my whole life since I was 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I played it, right? So that's all I knew. That's all I saw.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to do. Just like in today's world, only thing our little black young boy is seeing in schools or wherever is I want to be a professional ball player.
Right.
I want to be a rapper.
Right.
I want to scam or do whatever I see every day.
Right.
And there's so much more to do than that. And some way I will give back and try to. It's all about exposure.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So back to the story. I went into the office. Bruh sat me down and it was like, okay, this is what we got. This is what we do. This is how we do it. And I liked it. I prayed on it super hard.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
Right.
You know? So, like I said, it's all about exposure. It's all about, my dad wouldn't have made that left turn.
Right.
Where would I be at for real,
Yeah.
This is God called for me.
For a reason.
Yeah. And,
like you thought you was gonna go for baseball.
Like
you kind of still set you up to where
you needed that new coach to come in and not
100%. It all happened just like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
And that's another word. Like, it ain't about it ain't about what y'all want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's about what God wants for y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it don't matter. It's not on your timeline.
And he gonna do it to where he gonna keep showing you, like, this is what I want for you.
Do.
Right. This is what I want for you.
Yeah, I sent you here. You play ball here, and you thought you was doing good, but I don't want this for you right now.
But it was all part of your journey as well.
It's all part of the plan.
You needed that.
Yeah. 100%.
You needed that rejection to get you to
so
that.
So you went to this was in 18.
This is in 18.
When did you actually start going to school for
So this was summer 18. Fall 18, I was flying airplanes.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. It's been a long.
When
journey.
did you
when did you go to school? Actually go
when
to
did
school
you graduate from? When did you become a pilot?
So it's a 4-year program.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a 4-year program. Through the 4 years, you get, because you got to get multiple licenses.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. To get to the big leagues, what I call it.
Yeah.
Right.
Get to airlines, get to where I'm at, whatever, right?
Right.
And so throughout those 4, I got all mine in 3 years to 4 years.
Okay.
Because I wanted this one.
You wanted it. Yeah. You
determined. I know that's how I was with school. When I graduated a whole year early because I was just trying to get it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's there to do. This flying stuff is, it's precise, it's intense, but it's doable. You know what I mean? And so you put your mind. I put my mind to. I was playing ball still at Henderson. I was in the frat. I was still trying to make good grades, all this, and I was flying. But it was the fact that this is something I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I knew I wanted to live a certain lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? When it was all said and done. And I just kept doing it. It was, every morning it was hard to wake up at 5:30, right? I woke up at 5:30 to go to 6 a.m. workouts. Okay, I got workouts from 6 to 8. I got class from 8 to 1. Mm-hmm. Got lunch from 1 to 2. I got to fly 2 to 4. I got practice. I'm late to practice, but we got practice from 2 to 6, right? And then I got to go to dinner from 6 to 7, right? And I got to do homework,
right?
And I got a test the next day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me make sure I know I got a flight again tomorrow. Let me study up on the maneuvers that I got to do, right? I got practice I got to worry about. You know what I mean? And then you go to bed at 10:30, right? Where's the social life? Oh wait, I got a chapter meeting I got to go to. Mm-hmm. Right. And from 9 to 10. Yeah. Or I got step practice. Or we got these boys coming off. They played, so we got them out late. Yeah. But I got to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go back to work. So it was that consistent grind. You just had to keep your head down. Yeah. To get it done.
So do you think it was possible to have a balance then?
I try my best. But it's priorities to this. When you got a lot on your plate for real, you gotta have your priorities straight.
Yeah.
Sigma not paying me. Mm-hmm. I pay Sigma. Mm-hmm. I pay my dude. Sigma don't pay me. Yeah. Okay. So when it came down to it.
Okay.
But I have, I got a bunch of love and passion for Sigma. Right. At the end of the day, Sigma don't pay me. Right. But flying do. Right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, baseball ain't paying my bills right now. Right. So I had to miss out on some practices, miss out on some workouts and stuff like that. Right. To still.
Because at this point you had a new calling.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right. Exactly. I thought baseball was my calling. But
exactly. When I was at U, it was a little different. You know what I mean? Baseball was my outing. So it was like, sometimes I'm like, I'm leaving class early so I can go practice or whatever it may be. But when your calling is different, you listen to God. God tell you, this is what I got for you. Right. You know what I mean? Your mindset, go ahead and that's it.
That's what it really, he be whispering, trust me, I got you. Just keep doing what you're doing, I got you.
That's it. It's just being young, being our age, it's hard. It could be hard. You
gotta be very disciplined.
Yeah.
You gotta be disciplined. You gotta do what you need to do versus what you want to do or gotta do. It all worked out. So I graduated. I got all my licenses. I graduated and I guess 21 to 22. I can't remember. 21. I think I graduated. Right, yeah, so 21. And then I had to build time, right? So basically,
like flight time.
Yeah, flight time to be able to go and experience to be able to go to the airlines or whatever you want to do. So I did that. That was a grind. I mean, I was doing, I was waking up, having 8 a.m. students, till 8 to 10 p.m. type stuff. Like it was sun up, sun down, weekends, all of it. So I got all my time in about a year, and then it was time to either go to the airlines or do what I do now, and
which is
so Talk about your decision versus
So you can, it's two sides of flying. You can go to the airlines. That's your Delta, Southwest, American, whoever, right? Spirits, all that. And then you go to the private jet side, right? And I chose the private jet side because that's kind of more the fun that I want to do. Mm-hmm. I get to fly, have a more personal relationship with people that I fly.
That you are flying.
Yeah, things like that. I get to go into, smaller, cooler.
Peaceful too. Like, yeah. It's probably still stressful, but it's a little less stressful being responsible for, say, how many people y'all probably.
Yeah, so we fly like 2 to 4 people.
That's what I'm saying. 6 people overall versus
315 people.
Or something like.
Yeah. It just depends on what you want for real. If you want to do that, then that's okay. Right. But if you want to have more personal experience with who you flying, we get to go into a few more cooler places. Like we get to go land at the little small airports and mountains and stuff. We can go, to the little small airports that the big planes can't get into. Right. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what you like. It's a win-win. I can't say that I won't fly for airlines one day. I can't say that I won't be where I am now. You got a long journey. Yeah, it just depends. It's all a win-win though. I enjoy what I do. Yeah. You know what I mean? I enjoy, like when I'm out flying, like it don't really feel like work. I get paid to travel.
That's the goal. To just really do something you love to where it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
What's been like one of your like most memorable like moments you've had like so far?
So far, so I call this is a highlight of my flying career.
Yeah, we do like highlight of the week.
This is my highlight, right? So so my very first, when I got hired on with this company, right? I had to go through all the trainings and all of that. Mm-hmm. My very first tour, right? So I work 7 days on, 7 days off, right? Mm-hmm. So on that 7 days I'm working, I call it a tour. Okay. So my first tour, my very first time flying this airplane, all of this, right? Mm-hmm. We have these things. So basically, sometimes we'll fly. Let's say we pick up a plane in Dallas. In Little Rock, right? Mm-hmm. We may fly to Dallas with nobody on it. Okay. To pick up people from Dallas and take them somewhere. Then we may fly from Dallas to somewhere else, nobody on it, to pick up some more people, right? Okay. Yeah. So anytime the benefits, right, for me is anytime the plane is empty, nobody's flying on that plane, no passengers, I can fly on it, my parents can fly on it, my spouse and kids can fly on that airplane, on a private jet, right? So my very first tour, we were coming from, I think we had went to Kansas City or something, right? Mm-hmm. And we took somebody from Kansas City to Batesville, Arkansas. You know where that's at? Mm-hmm. Batesville, Arkansas. Mm-hmm. Leaving Batesville, the plane was going to be empty from Batesville to Dallas. Okay. So I saw that on my schedule that morning, and I was like, let me call my folks, because they can get on that flight from Batesville to Dallas. Yeah. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, this is my first tour. Like, you can get on this plane ride, to Dallas. Like, I can, I'll be flying it. I can take you from Batesville to Dallas. And so she showed up. She came. She was like, I don't care. I guess I'm getting fired because I'm leaving. I don't.
Yeah, period, Mama. I'm coming.
Yeah, she's like, I'm coming. And so, we got to Batesville. We got her on the plane, and she had the whole private jet to herself. And I was on the controls. I was flying it. We took her from Batesville to Dallas. Yeah. And so I say that that's the highlight of my flying career because it's kind of like, I finally made it. That was one way.
Yeah, it felt good to even just be able to call your mom and tell her like.
Give her an experience that she probably
never had.
Yeah. And the biggest thing for me was being able to pay her back for that.
Right.
Because without my parents, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Right.
And for me to be able to, pay them back and let them get a taste of what we work for this.
Right.
You know what I mean? We sacrifice for this.
Right.
You sacrifice for this for me. To be in the position where I am now. You know what I mean? So. It just felt good being able to pay back, the people that help you out along the way. You know what I mean? So that was that's the highlight of my flying career, no doubt. My couple of years flying, it's like being able to pay back the people that paved the way for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's like probably like 3 places you never been to until you started flying. Like your top 2 favorite places you done been thus far.
My top 2, let's see. I love the West Coast. California, y'all been to California or something?
I haven't.
Yeah, California. Like the West Coast is so pretty. So like, West Coast and the mountains, I like the mountains. So we went into this little airport called Aspen. It's in Colorado. It's in Colorado. I go there. We go to Aspen a bunch. Going there, it's like a private jet because all the rich folks go up in there and they got their own little house.
They got like a little resort or something up there, don't they?
It's a lot of a few resorts up there, but it's like ski resort type.
Yeah, okay, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, but it's all up in the mountains.
I never heard about it before.
Yeah.
It's like I know it's some type of resort or something.
It's all up there. So you got 2 types. You got that type of stuff because we got mountains here, but it ain't that.
It ain't
So,
that.
Just being able to, go up there and see, like, it's so much world we ain't seen, y'all.
Man, I'm already knowing.
Like, all the stuff that, like, it's so much more out there, like, that.
It make you frustrated sometimes when you see people, like, not wanting it. Like, not wanting to go get it. You be like, why? You haven't been out of Arkansas, like you're tripping.
40-something years, like you've never seen anything outside of Arkansas.
Yeah.
And then like Arkansas got a lot of little towns, so like you're from this little town you've never been. Like,
you never even been to like you ain't even never been to Memphis.
Yeah, you been to Dallas. You know what I mean?
Dallas, yeah.
Y'all, you go to these places and like I even come into Dallas and I'm like, I don't even want to be here. Like, it's just so much to see, you know what I mean? So much world out there. And I ain't even been, like, out the country yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, all the different cultures and everything else, you can see. Travel, y'all. Y'all need to get y'all passports.
No.
Get your passports.
I know.
Get your passports. I ain't saying go to Hong Kong out the gate. But get y'all passports. Go to the Caribbean. Go to Puerto Rico, go to Dominican Republic, go to Cancun, go to, Belize.
I got a little list in my phone.
Go, y'all. I'm telling you, like, get right and go.
Yeah.
Because it's going to open your eyes up. All right, so, fans. They've been asking me, some questions. So now it's time for me to ask you.
Oh, okay.
He running the podcast. Right.
I am going to do it myself right now.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
it's the trio.
The trio.
Right. So, we've been talking about traveling, so we'll just keep it there.
Okay.
I ain't trying to bust y'all brains. I'm just, so what's the places y'all want to go? Where y'all want to go?
Where we want to go?
Yeah,
I want to go to Thailand.
Thailand? Why Thailand?
I want to go to the elephant sanctuary.
Okay.
And like, I'm a big nature girl. Like,
you outside.
The trees and it's just the nature for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. From what I see and what I hear. And my sister was, one of my sisters was stationed in Korea at one point, and like just that whole like over there, she loved.
Like that.
So, yeah, I want to go to Thailand.
That'd be cool to do.
Yeah.
Thailand for sure.
Egypt.
You know what my other one is?
What?
Greece. I gotta see Greece.
Now, I had some homeboys go to Greece.
I gotta see Greece. Like, Greece, I want to go for my honeymoon.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very romantic vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I had some homeboys go to Greece like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they ready to go back.
Yeah.
They said they
Greece,
love it. Oh, I said a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta see Greece too. Thailand and Greece.
Yeah.
I would have to say Egypt for sure.
I gotta experience Africa. I feel like
Egypt,
everybody just need to experience
Africa.
Egypt,
Australia.
Yeah.
I just want to go
everywhere.
I want to go.
That's
what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. Africa because like.
But my top two for sure is Greece.
Like
and
say
Thailand.
when it comes to nature, like anything that got to do with like experience like animals.
Yeah.
And I had to say somewhere like the Bahamas or somewhere too. Like anywhere I can be by some water, like sand and water, like I just want to be there.
That's why I said Greece. Like they got. I don't know. It's just pretty.
Greece got everything down there. They got it's on water too. So,
like
you
it's.
can do,
it's very pretty.
You can do all of that. Yeah. I want to go to Nice, France.
Okay.
That's like
I heard it.
it's like a nice spot like on the water too, on the coast. I want to go there. I heard that's a really pretty deal over there. But shit, I just like to go.
Just go,
right.
You can never see you can't get enough of it for real. You know what I mean?
See too much.
Nah, you never see too much. You never see too much.
That's why you be like, dang, like, I need to get a job that I could travel.
Like you can see some stuff, right?
I'm telling you, I'm trying to do. I tell people all the time. They be like, I'm looking for go work at the airport. Go work for American or Delta or somebody.
Like any position?
Any position, you get all the flight benefits. You going to wherever you want to go for free.
Yeah.
Took all the time to do that, but
I said it for a long time now. I just go be a flight attendant.
Could be a flight attendant. You know, that's not a bad gig either. You know, you travel the world. You get paid to travel the world.
Right.
You know, but
I think that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you have to deal with all the like typical like airport issues with like flying private?
So when we go, we don't even go. So they got the terminal right where the gates pull up to the plane pull up to the gate. So we go. A lot of times, well, all the time they have a whole another section on the airport just for us. Yeah. So we pull up. We pull up at the front door. We let the door down. They walk out, go into the building. They there. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta go through no security. We ain't gotta go through none of that. You know what I mean? So that's another part of it too. You know, if you wanna, have to deal with walking in the airport, having to be early for security all the time. Yeah. When I go to work, we pull up to the plane, go walk through the doors, and I'm there. So it's not bad. It's not bad.
How often do you? Oh, you say you 7 on 7 now.
Yeah, I do 7 on 7. I've been picking up some extra shit.
Oh, that's another thing. So you from Little Rock, North Little Rock? Excuse me.
Yeah, get that right.
From North Little Rock.
I know, you know better. Get that right.
You from North Little Rock, but how did you end up like deciding to move to Dallas? Because you are now in Dallas.
Yeah, I reside in Dallas now.
Yes.
Y'all need to come. Well, y'all was down there the other day.
The other day? The other month?
Right.
I'm trying to
come back.
But nah, it's Little Rock is
it's
not
Can't ghetto.
It's really becoming a dead end for real. Like how can I grow here?
Say that again.
You know what I mean? What's here for me other than y'all? Nothing against y'all, but like my folks.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? When I come back to Little Rock, I come back to see y'all, my folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much. Well, first off, it's just a whole lot more to do down here.
Yeah.
There really ain't nothing to do there. We finna go bowling tonight.
Same thing you do every time you come home.
Every time I'm in Little Rock, I get the homies, we go bowling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the tradition at this. Like
that's just y'all tradition.
Because what else we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do?
They done closed the.
They closed all the clubs down.
Walk the bridge.
They ain't open no new restaurant that's worth going to.
No,
right?
You know what I mean?
Whataburger. I'm getting fat. I'm getting more unhealthy day by day.
Moving Burger from one street to the other side of the street. Like what the hell?
For real.
Talk about.
But I mean, it's just a lot more to do down there. You know what I mean? It's opportunity. If I want to eventually.
And they always, it's just like you said, it's always something to do.
Always something to do.
You're never gonna experience the whole city.
No, you won't.
They always
just like last weekend, and like we just talked about last weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So last weekend they had the Arkansas.
Oh my God! It was
Texas.
So
whatever game. Was you down there last weekend?
No, I was.
Let's not talk about it.
So all the Little Rock was in Dallas last weekend. So they had the Arkansas and Texas game, whatever. They had the Prairie View A&M game, and Grambling played down there last weekend. And they got the State Fair. So like last weekend in general.
And then the Cowboys had a home game.
The Cowboys, did they have home game?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That was the home game, yeah.
You can just imagine like the amount of stuff it was, the amount of people that were there to kick it with. You know what I mean?
Man.
So it's like
it's
just like that.
Yeah, as many people as you meet, like the outlets, the networking,
exactly.
You just never know.
If one day I wanna, you know, what you tell me, if you wanna start your nail business, what's better? Put a place to do it here or in Dallas?
To get it started, you need to venture off. But eventually, like you say, if you want to like, cause like one of my things when they're like, of course, like I want to venture off and like get a name going for myself or whatever, or like something I've been thinking about lately is I don't want to get to where I just constantly do nails. I want to get to where I'm designated to certain people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like even if they celebrity,
nigga, where the money at?
Artists.
Where the celebrity? Where the money at?
That's what I'm saying though.
Ain't
yeah,
here.
like you gotta go. I'm gonna venture
go
off or whatever.
Right.
And eventually, like you know, once you establish and wherever I'm at, I get a name for myself. Then I come back and plant my little seed here, get a shop here. You know.
Exactly.
Hire some people to work this over here. But yeah, you ain't gonna get it. It ain't gonna start here.
But as far as opportunity, you got that better.
You got to leave.
If I want to get married and have kids, where do I want my kids to grow up at?
Yeah.
You got to think about that too. Where you want your kids to grow up at? Would you rather them grow up here at Henderson Middle School or whatever, or would you rather them be in a nice, you know, good school district in like the DFW area? You know, there's bad ones too, but you know what I mean. It's good, bad everywhere, but it's definitely more opportunity in Dallas. So
I think that's the
about
thing.
that
Like it's gonna be more so the education and the opportunity.
Yeah, you got so many people down there. Yeah, everybody in Little Rock coming down is kicking. You know what I mean? So,
you know they started to say that like Arkansas taking over Dallas.
Yeah.
Arkansas run Dallas,
And just luckily, I mean, I'm blessed enough to where, you know, not in a cocky way or any way, but I was just financially good enough to where I could do that and not miss a beat for real. Like I can go pay, you know, however much for rent. And it'd be okay, you know. It's all about, you know, leveling up and then, you know, enjoying the fruits of your labor, you know what I mean, and just being able to do stuff like that. But, so it's still on me. Like,
okay.
So give me one thing.
Okay, we do.
This is too cute.
Give me one thing now. Give me one thing. That
one thing.
One thing.
Tell us.
Wow. Give me one thing that y'all plan to accomplish in 2024. Not right now.
2024.
In 2024.
But by the end of 2024.
By the end of 2024. Like what's like not that long term goal, not the short term goal, but what's like that middle like reachable goal that you can get.
Like I'm there, like I'm getting there. Yeah. I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah. It could be anything. It could be nails, it could be something spiritual, it could be, you know, it could be little
First
things.
thing I thought when you said that, it's gonna be my relationship with God gonna be so like top tier for me.
Yeah.
Like that all the doubts and all the doubts that I done had, like, far as chasing my dreams, like, I won't have them, like, because my faith is so strong, like, I know everything I'm doing, like, I'm on His time, and I'm doing it right, so I say, like, that's just the first thing come to mind. Definitely my relationship with God gonna be top tier for me. Like,
Right.
And
that's good.
I say still getting the hell out of Little
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to say, you know, that's been one thing we've been trying to do for a little bit. Like like 20,
so where y'all planning
like
on?
End of 2024. Like I want to just get. I'm talking about I want to pack my shit and go.
And go where?
I'm talking about force myself to go.
Where you going? Where you want to
I'm
go?
speaking this shit. Seems like I'm gonna be going to Georgia.
Oh, Georgia.
But
anywhere.
we done said either Georgia or Georgia or Texas for sure. Them the main two places.
Yeah.
It's just,
Texas
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, we just plan to be, like, this platform just gotta go.
Somebody gotta see this. Like, this gotta get exposed to, like, some people that just...
And then call me back again.
Like, for real. That's what I'm looking at. Like, people just so, like, one-track minded here. They just so focused on, like, this. It's like, little do y'all know, like, I don't even want to... Like, of course, like, you gotta be some type of hearsay where you start, but it's like, man, I don't even want y'all to just really just know me from here.
Right.
I'm trying to go off and be with such and such and meet this person and start from there. Like, I ain't
like, who knows
y'all know me here.
What this door gonna open.
Yeah. And that's what we was talking about. It goes back to what we was talking about earlier about having ambition. Yeah. Having that go get it mentality, because it always pay back.
Yes.
Right.
Always, if you have that mentality, you always trying to do better. Always trying to, like, you working hard. You always got aspirations and goals. Like, it might not always be what you want it to be.
Right.
But it's always going to work out. You know what I mean? So, like,
that's what I'm saying. Having that faith.
Yeah, that's it.
Faith is a consistent work.
Yeah, it is.
You got to consistently work. And God going to work. He going to work out that faith, baby. You going to work that muscle.
It always.
Because, baby, them tests going
to...
They going to come.
Yes.
Hard work, dedication. And staying true to yourself and God, it's always going to work. It might not be what you want it to be and be on the timeline you want it to be.
When you want them.
But he'll be there right on time.
Everything going to be divine timing for real.
So that's good. So Georgia, you going with her?
Yeah.
So y'all going, what part of Georgia?
I'm going to get right.
What part of Georgia? Atlanta?
It don't even got to be Atlanta. It could be the outskirts. It could be the outskirts.
Yeah.
It could be 30, 45 minutes away from Atlanta. We ain't never
drop in, y'all. I'm calling now. Okay. I'm going to be at work, right? I'm going to drop in. We're going to be like, damn, I'm looking at my schedule. We going to ATL. We going to ATL today.
Pick me up. Like, they trying to pick me up.
They
trying to cut me out.
Let me call the duo right quick.
Somebody
I'm trying to get it quick.
Can I set the camera over real quick?
Yeah.
Right. Yo shit.
No, for real.
I got the interview on the plane.
No, worry. It's giving. Y'all think y'all can fly for me? Right? Y'all can fly for me tomorrow to go to such and such? Like, yeah, we was supposed to do this, but shit, let's get it. I'm like, what shit? I'm proud. I'm good.
That's all it is. Look. Man, that's lit though.
That's another thing too, like, just to have a job that I could just
Yes. I think that's a big thing. Like, she know we've been saying, like, she know, like, that's the thing too. She been saying she ready to get, like, that financial, like,
stability.
Yeah, financial stability and chasing that financial freedom. I think that's always been a big thing for me, like, because for one, I don't like, it's not that I don't like working for people, but I don't think, like, friend or I didn't express before, like, I don't mind working. Like, I have the work ethic in me to work, but like the past couple years, it's just been on some, like, I just told her this, like, I just want to get to a point where, like, I feel like I'm worth getting paid for just being me.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of things within me instilled in me to where, like, I can get paid for who I am.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of.
And that's another thing, though, friends, duo, like. We still so young. Like, it's still so much time for y'all to go get that.
Yeah.
Like, for us to go get that. Like, for us to be, like, to get that, what you want. You want to work, get paid, be free for who you are.
You
know
stuck in
what I mean?
that timeline. Like, you got to be here by 30. You got to be here by 25.
That shit would drive you crazy.
Man.
It would drive you crazy.
Why do you think our generation is killing ourselves? And drinking so crazy. Like, why in the world are we drinking a fifth by ourselves?
Like, people killing a fifth in 1 hour. Like, why?
Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's because.
But it's because we feel like, Lord, I still ain't where I'm supposed to be. I'm 24. I'm supposed to be by 24. And so you just drink.
Because it's gonna make it better, right? No, it don't work like that for real. Don't work
like
that. We so young, y'all. Like, this is what I was just thinking about this other day. Like, you can get so lost in the sauce, and you really could just and be gone for where you really are in the moment. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's why a lot of people either say mad, sad, depressed, stressed, because you either what friend be saying, you either focused on what happened yesterday, or you too caught up in the future and not living within the present moment and harnessing the power you got.
And you're going to miss the
Just
blessing
being
in the
in
present
miss
moment.
it. You sure right. That's a word right there for real.
Yes.
You be so lost in the sauce and it's like so worried about, and then you look around. Like
Coulda,
another
woulda,
thing
shoulda,
is,
if, when, how, what, where.
What about
Worry
today?
about now.
right now.
What about
And,
today?
and you can't. Another thing is people get lost in looking at people around them.
Man.
Me being like, oh, Destiny, you do your thing. I'm not where you are right now, so
I ain't doing enough.
let me go kill
So
a
I
feel
ain't-
because it'll make me feel better.
Yeah,
So
like,
I ain't doing nothing right. Like
I ain't getting that fast.
I ain't where
Let me
you
hit
at.
this quick lick.
yeah.
But what is hitting that fifth gonna
Yeah.
do?
Damage yourself.
Makes
You-
it worse.
you-
shorten your lifespan.
Shorten your work ethic.
Yep. Yeah.
Or that drive for that moment. Instead of killing that fifth, how about you go create a plan?
Yep.
To get to where I am. If
And
that's
then
the
start
case.
executing.
It's the entire execute. Instead of
What's
being
that video?
instead of
my
being
dad
down,
said-
let me go start doing nails. So I can let me start the podcast, right? Or
Right.
whatever you gotta do to try to make the
Or
shit
just
work.
still pour back into the stuff that you still chasing after. Like,
Exactly. And you know what, friend? It really ain't that hard.
for some people it is though.
It's, I guess, yeah.
For some people it is. If you ain't really just got like that, like we always say, like at least if you ain't got like somebody in your cup. For some people they be needing that backbone, like that support, like that drive from at least one person to just really keep going.
Yeah.
But some people they can do it, like they can
I
just
think
up
it
and
depends what your background is too though.
yeah,
I
like
feel
they
like
can just up and
for
do
us
it.
we come from like cities that don't really have so you just like I don't care, like I don't really like I just gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, like some cities or some places you just grow up, you just be like, I don't care what I do, I just gotta get out.
Yeah. Cause it ain't much here really. Like it's.
And I done got out from where I'm from, but it's still like, now that I did that, I know I can do more.
Yeah. You always gotta have that
You
mindset.
say you can't get too
It was a
comfortable
video
where
and
you
it
are.
said, the problem is people think effort is execution.
That's word.
It was from, what's that man's name? E.T. And we think just because we tried it, like we executed. We tried it, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you execute. Like,
Yeah.
follow through.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're going to reach where you need to go.
Yeah.
That was a word for me, shoot, because I was like, okay. I said, I tried it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't follow through and finish it.
You're right.
So now I'm back to square one.
Back to square one.
Yeah.
Back to square one. But, dude, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all doing this.
We are proud of you.
You, right?
For real.
Well, we can be proud
To
of
see
yourself.
one of our own just really chasing their real dreams.
Man.
Like,
Yeah.
And
you
now,
probably
like,
don't know how many people you probably inspiring or like giving hope to, letting them know like it's possible.
Yeah.
Like people you probably went to school with, people you done grew up with, like.
Yeah, it's doable. But you got to want
Willing.
to do it yourself.
You gotta be willing.
You got to be willing to do it. Yeah, you got to
Put the work in. Miss them parties. You know?
Yeah.
You probably done missed the
Curve
family
up.
events.
Miss that late night text. No,
Oh,
okay. I need these 4 extra hours of sleep back. I'm not coming tonight.
Maybe the weekend, but not tonight.
Not tonight.
Somebody when
I'm
I text
telling
you.
Dang.
I'm telling you. Darn, yeah.
Those 3 minutes be working, but you be like, woo, this pillow just doing me so good right now. Baby, not tonight.
Oh my goodness.
You understand 10 years, you understand 2 years from now, you understand next month.
When you on that private jet, I bet you understand.
Like it.
That's how I be for real.
Yeah.
Like I told you. And then, you got some people who don't want to stick around for that.
Well, guess
They
what?
don't want to hang around.
And
They weren't supposed to be in that chapter of your life.
Right.
Anyways, right?
They weren't supposed to make it to the end of the story.
I hear you.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with I promise y'all, one thing I have just became okay with is the people that come and go.
Yeah.
You just
young, so we supposed to really be okay with
yeah,
it.
like, but they'll be like, oh man, like I lost that friend.
Yeah.
Let them go. What Medea say, if they want to walk out your life, let them go.
That's it.
Like, I'm good with it.
That's 2
And
plus
if it's
2.
meant to be,
That's 2 plus 2.
if it's meant to be, it's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
around bad. It's gonna, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
That's
gonna
what,
make their way back.
if it's supposed to happen,
It's
damn
gonna
it,
It's gonna happen.
Hey.
Whether you want it to
Or not.
They're gonna put it in your face and show you.
For real. For real.
Well, we like to end every episode saying.
Saying what? We done? Yeah, what part
No. No. But we like to end it asking you.
Okay.
In this season that you in right now in life,
Okay.
like what's one thing that you either chasing or something that you are looking forward to or trying to like attract or manifest? Like in this season, like where you are right now.
One thing that I'm chasing, I'm trying to manifest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, y'all. There's a bunch of stuff that you should be chasing a lot of stuff, I feel like.
Well, what's just first thing rapid?
First thing
what's the
come
first
on
thing
your
that come
mind?
to your mind?
I think right now for me is
It don't even gotta be deep.
stability.
Stability. Okay.
Stability. Cause I mean we get to the age now, y'all. It's like
We are grown. We've been grown up.
Yeah,
we
like,
are the adults.
So like for me, you know, I want a wife and kids one day.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
How old
want
are
a
you?
wife. I'm 26.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Am I ready to do that now? Probably not. You know, but I know one day I will have a wife and I will have some kids.
Right.
You know, and I'm finally, you know, blessed enough to where, you know, I'm finally, you know, being put in a position to where I can start setting myself up now for later, for my wife and for my kids. So it's like stability as in, like, I already got like a financial advisor.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying stuff like that. I'm trying to work now.
Where they at? We need to go to Dallas to talk to
Work
you.
now, yeah. I put y'all on. But I'm trying to work now. I'm trying to save now. I'm trying to do things now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm ready, I ain't caught with my pants down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm ready. So it's like, that's one thing that like, am I just like super hard beat myself over, you know, over it if I'm not doing, no, not really. But, you know, I'm making it an emphasis in my life to where, you know, I'm just trying to set myself up now. That way, when later come, I ain't got to be like, oh, shit. You know, it's like I'm here.
Or now you're trying to pick up all the pieces.
Exactly. And, you know, I probably won't get married and have kids. Oh, you know, Lord willing, you know, it ain't my plan for real. But, you know, it'll probably be some years before I have some kids. But I know eventually that probably will happen. You know, and even if it don't, it's okay. But, you know, I'm just trying to set myself up, you know, now. To where I can. So that's something that I, you know, that's something that I do now. I try to, you know, save here and there and try to put my money in the right place.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
That's it. That's 2 + 2.
That's it.
That's it. What about y'all? Don't ask me. Y'all not going to answer. Y'all probably answered a few times on show already, but I got to hear it. So
right now in this season of life, I'm chasing financial stability.
Okay. That's
Let's
good.
Right there.
At least you chasing it. Because a lot of these fools out here don't. And then, you know, they end up and they're like.
This season of life been teaching me.
They get caught with their pants down. You can't get caught with your pants down. You got to do what you got to do. You got to stay ready.
Yeah.
That's it.
Me. I'm chasing me. Getting back to me. Like chasing my inner self, my inner me. Like.
Oh, that's deep.
So, yeah.
You ain't never met her. She deep. She deep.
In what ways? What do you mean? What do you mean you chasing you?
I'm trying to get to know, like really live for me, I'll say.
Okay.
And I change, like really going after like what it is that I want.
Okay. And what other people want for you?
Yeah, or, you know, or it just putting my needs first, like actually trying to make them a priority to make sure I'm straight, so that I can then make sure that the people around me are straight, or the next person that I come across, they gonna be good, because now I am good, but I can't make sure you good if I'm not really good, you know, with everything that I've been through, like just really trying to center back and focus on like where it is that God wants me to be like in this moment or in this season. So really dedicating that time to get, like, for instance, we've been on it lately, like on that spiritual journey, like finding out like where it is that I need to be and building that relationship.
You want to be married one day? You want kids, or you know? Maybe not kids, but you want to eventually be married, or no?
I would like to experience motherhood, but it's not a priority.
Okay.
Like same with marriage, like if it happens, it happens. But it's not something that's like it's not really like a priority.
Right. Same thing. You know, it's gonna be okay. Whether
it happens.
It's okay. It's gonna be all right if you do. But I say that because you got to find yourself first. I say all the time. If you don't know yourself, you don't know what you want. If you don't know, how can you be ready for somebody else? That's just
exactly.
But I don't know shit.
You what?
I don't know shit.
Yes, you do. You been talking that shit since you turned on.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Don't worry about it.
Prepared today, honey.
Yeah, because we
don't let him fool y'all.
Yeah, Danny is our turn friend. We just be kicking it. So this is a whole different. It's a whole different side.
Yeah, when it's time to have a good time.
You digging in your brain and you just showing out.
Yeah. Pulling out all your good talents.
No, for real. We just really appreciate you for coming.
Sitting down with the dude.
Like you got here. When did you get to Little Rock?
I got here like 3:30 last night. This morning.
And who chose to sit down with you?
I had to come sit down with
see what was going on.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate y'all for allowing me to be on the show this evening.
Thank you for actually taking the time out. Yeah. Make an effort to be here.
Yeah. And to show my appreciation.
What you got? Well, because if you finna pull out some money, I'm finna tell you
put it in your pocket.
What do you got? Show my appreciation.
Because
Denny,
no way.
So my appreciation, okay, for the dude doing that, cause I like to highlight and I like to show
shit.
Everybody that ain't moving like they moving, y'all. So just show them appreciation. I see all the hard work. I don't talk to these folks all the time.
Yeah.
But I see how they doing it. So when I'm done, okay, for a friend.
Well, thank you.
And another one done for the other friend, for the other part of the duo.
Oh my goodness,
okay, that's how we do it. When we see, good things happen, it's how we. It's just. I've been blessed, so I'm blessed.
Hey, y'all see it raw and uncut.
Good, for real. Because this was not intentional. Yeah, we got remote because I'm already.
No, for real. Because listen, because now I feel like we gotta get a backstory. So like, we didn't even know Danny was coming this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, we had a whole nother interview, like planned. We didn't even plan for this one. Like
everything be aligned
how it's supposed to. For real, like.
God,
I just thank you for real because
you moving, you doing the damn thing.
It just be the right time, like we say all the time, like you do what you're supposed to do, like
it always come back around.
It's gonna come,
It's always gonna work. It's always gonna work how it's supposed to.
Man, thank you.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I see what y'all doing. I don't know what y'all doing in your lives, but hopefully that
I'm just thankful that was on your heart. I'm just
thank
God for putting it on your heart because
be thankful for the
I'm like,
if
this man pull out some money, bro, like
what the
right? You where I was going.
Like, because
I'm like, God, you pulling out some money?
I just dropped some money on that car today.
It ain't a whole lot, y'all, but we blessed when it's time to bless.
We really appreciate you and we thank you.
Yeah. Thank y'all once again.
And we love.
Thank you for real recognizing real, like
no, for real.
Yeah. I see it. I know when I see it, and I see it.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. It's too
It's time to
get
drunk.
Okay, I'm ready to celebrate. Hey, y'all been tuned in with another episode of DNT Podcast. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. You'll never be disappointed, y'all. Always gonna be surprised when you hop up on this channel. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you ain't got with it by now, you're gonna get with it by the end of the month, end of the year. Just get
That's it.
Right.
1, 2,
we don't do the outro.
We say
I'm Tanika Roche.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
And the duo, say your name.
And I'm Danny.
And the duo signing out.